Here's a common thing I hear from men, especially the ones who are highly invested in their professional life. They say, "Bro, I'd really like to have a girlfriend, but dating just takes too much time." Every time I hear it, my response is the exact same. Yes, dating does take time if you're doing the wrong things. So many guys actually waste most of their time when dating without even realizing it. In fact, in this video, I'm going to show you 7 different ways men waste their time in dating, both on the dating apps and when dealing with women in person. So, when you eliminate these time-wasting actions, you will find that dating is a much simpler and much faster process than you think. So, if you're a busy guy who wants to have a better life and find a beautiful, high-quality girlfriend, I recommend you watch this video till the very end. Okay, welcome to our channel, and from here on out, I'm going to be your very own personal wing girl. So, every week, it is my job to give you the inside info about what women really want versus what they say they want, plus the most effective methods to win over any woman you like. So, hit that subscribe button now so you never miss a video again. Now, you may be a busy man, but I hope that you are never too busy to take care of your skin because your face is the first thing women see when they meet you, and good skin is a must for a good impression. Alright, here are the 7 different ways men waste their time in dating. Mistake number 1. Delaying messages after you match or meet. We live in an era of instant communication. People always have their phones in their hands or in their pockets. So, when we reach out to someone, we expect them to respond in a timely manner. So, after you meet a woman for the first time, she wants to hear from you, usually within 24 hours. If you match with a woman or she messages you from online dating, she is in the mood to connect. In those instances, she thought you were attractive and wanted to learn more about you. So, if you leave her hanging, you risk letting that instant spark or interest die out completely. Then, she's going to lose interest or move on to someone else. This is why I get so frustrated when my clients wait for multiple hours or multiple days to respond. They say that they don't have time, that it's overwhelming to feel the pressure to reply right away with a flawless message. But here's the thing about it. Delaying your message will only consume more of your time and more of your energy. You will spend pointless time ruminating and killing your chances. You're going to be overthinking all these messages. The number one thing women need to is reassurance that she will have a positive experience with you when she meets you. She wants it to be safe, enjoyable, relaxed, and fun. And the way to do that is not obsessing over writing a Pulitzer Prize-winning text message. It's getting more comfortable riffing and amusing yourself. Because when a woman can sense your age, you're having fun and not taking yourself too seriously, that's when you're most attractive. Mistake number 2. Texting women for days or weeks without an end result. Who someone is over text doesn't really show you who they are in real life. So, the only way we can form meaningful connections is through real-life interactions, not emojis and words on a screen. No pen pals. Most women don't need to learn everything about you before moving to an in-person meetup again. They just want to feel that you have a positive vibe together and that you're not going to kill them right. Consider exchanging 3 to 5, even 7 messages back and forth, right at most, and then invite her to hang out. If she's not ready, you can talk to her a little bit more, another day at most, and then try again. And if she's still not ready, odds are she's just not into you and will never be ready. You could try sending a lax resort text like, "I understand you need time to know someone, but I don't believe you can really get to know someone over text. So, if you want to connect further, let me know." But then go and focus on other more excited women. Mistake number 3. Using crappy photos on dating apps. Your results with online dating will largely come down to your photos, okay? Get the majority of men who get poor results and say they hate online dating never fix their pictures. They just stay frustrated with the fact that they don't get many matches, or they only match with women that they don't find attractive. And it's actually insane. It's actually crazy. Guys will spend so much time swiping on apps, but don't invest a couple of hours to take a few really good pictures outside with good lighting. Instead, they hope their low-quality photos, selfies, and group photos where they're obscured will be enough. They absolutely won't invest in taking at least 6 good photos of yourself and your hobbies or lifestyle, then do basic edits to enhance them further. No photographer delivers a picture straight from the camera, and there are a million apps that automatically do this for you where you only need to make a few adjustments. Invest a little time up front in getting photos, and you'll save so much more time in the long run, and you'll get better quality results. Mistake number 4. Chasing women who aren't that into you. It's human nature to place value on things that are hard to obtain. But this mental bias hurts you in dating. Men often mistake a woman who is aloof, distant, or hot and cold as a catch, when that usually means one of two things about her. She's either not that interested or she has some personal issues and insecurities to deal with. So, people who are interested and emotionally available will not want to lose a potentially great connection. They will not randomly make someone beg for their attention. Yes, it's a huge red flag if she barely knows you and suddenly wants to spend every minute with you. But that doesn't mean the opposite. Avoidant behavior is healthy either. The right woman will maintain her independence and may not be available for you around the clock, but at least she will communicate that. It's not about you. Reassure you she still wants to spend time together with you and work to make that happen. Effort chasing women who aren't into you not only kills your time, but also shreds your self-esteem. Mistake number 5, not making a move on the first date. Sometimes when men land a date with a woman, they go into preservation mode, okay? Or as I like to call it, I'm going to make you believe I'm not a sexual man and that I'm extremely respectful of women and therefore won't make a move mode. When guys are in this mode, they believe they finally got a woman to hang out with them, so they don't want to risk screwing it up and creep them out. So, you may believe that making a move like giving a bold compliment or a kiss will ruin everything if it happens at the wrong time. So, you play the waiting game and you try to find perfect moments or hints that a woman is ready. The problem is, you won't typically get these signals. Most women are much more subtle and want the guy to make the first move. Once he does, then they feel more comfortable with reciprocating. More than that, flirting is what turns a woman on and builds chemistry. And if you treat her like just a friend, she may question both of your feelings. Remember, she chose to go on a date with you. This means she was attracted to you, right? Or at least curious. If she's attracted to you, she's going in with a desire to explore an intimate connection. She knows why you're there, so take a shot. If she's not ready, she will let you know, right? But if you don't hate the shot, you don't know. She's not going to hate you if you accept that gracefully. In fact, she'll see you were confident but respectful, which reassures her that you're a good candidate when she is ready. But if you never take it to the next level, all that time spent on those dates will be for nothing. Mistake number 6, putting all your eggs in one basket. Some guys get really excited once they hit it off with a new woman. Maybe that's after she texts them back a few times. They have some phone calls together, or after they have their first date. Those men feel confident they're attracted to this woman and that she's potentially feeling the exact same way. So, they focus on just her from then on, right? They stop using online dating. They don't talk to other women. They pine over this one woman instead and keep imagining the next steps, the perfect next step. Then one of two things happen. So, scenario number 1. The woman has a change of feelings. She realizes that you two aren't quite right for each other. Things shift, or she's not ready as she thought, or her ex comes into the picture again, or she was continuing to explore other prospects until she was sure about one person, just like you could have been doing. Then there's scenario number 2 that also happens. Because you were so laser focused on this one woman, you became desperate, you became clingy, and you pushed her away. When one of these two things happen, you end up with no other prospects and have to start all over again from scratch. I'm not saying you have to be some player who tries to get with several women at the same time. I don't want to devalue the beauty of meaningful connections at all. I just want you to know that those connections can take time to find and build. So, keeping your options open is smart, and it helps you stay level-headed. So, if a connection continues growing with someone you like, then you can decide to dedicate more time to them and consider becoming exclusive. Mistake number 7, not being flirty. When it comes to attracting women and having more options, your biggest weapon is your ability to flirt. As I already said this before, flirting is what turns a woman on and builds chemistry. Flirting is the language of attraction. Without it, you're not going to be making romantic connections with women online or in person. In fact, you're mostly going to get ghosted or put in the friend zone. So, this one's the biggest time killer of all. Even if you meet lots of women in real life or match with lots of great women online, which is amazing, unless you're flirting, you're not going to be taking these interactions to the next level, towards dates, towards sex, and a potential relationship. Now, if you think that your flirting game is not up to the mark, which is probably why you're not flirting, or if you get too shy or nervous around women, or you don't even know how to flirt with a woman in the first place, do not worry because I have you covered. My wing girls and I hold online flirting classes every single week. So, guys, hop on a call, okay? And practice flirting with us in a safe, supportive environment and we give you immediate feedback on what you're doing right and what needs to change. That way, you can master flirting very quickly and then start using your new skills to meet and attract the women that you want. So, if that sounds good, you can click the second link in the description below. Over 15,000 guys have taken these classes. They've learned how to flirt in no time and completely transformed their dating lives. No reason why it cannot do the same thing for you. The only caveat is we only take on a few new guys every single month, and they need to be a good fit for us to work with. So, if you're interested in these flirting classes, then I want you to click the second link in the description below. Fill out an application to see if you qualify. If you do, we will reach out to you and schedule a call with you to discuss the next steps. Alright, let me swallow that said. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found this information useful, and as always, I will see you on the next video.